Good morning, folks. Steve here. Going to share a little event that happened, actually a big event, but didn't affect us a terrible lot. I had a call from Liberia last evening from a pastor friend of ours that we have supported for off and on as we could, as the Lord leads, for several years. 20 years, maybe, something like that. Nah, more like 16, 17 years. Anyway, Liberia is a country on the coast of West Africa, and small country, poor country, and our churches, the two churches that we pastored, Mechanic Falls and Auburn, Advent Christian churches, supported the ministry as well over there. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago now, maybe, Thelma and I wired some money to him to help with a school that they operate over there to help poor children that can't afford to go to school. Their church offers free education, free meals, things like that. So we sent a donation, not huge, over $100, but not $1,000, in that range. Anyway, sent it by Western Union, which we have used for a long time. We didn't use it at the beginning, but probably for 15 years anyway, we've been using Western Union to wire money. And we can do it with a credit card right over the internet, and it's never failed until this time. He went, and what I do is I wire the money, and then I send him an email with the tracking number, and then he has to go to the Western Union office in Liberia, Monrovia, probably the capital there, and show proper ID to prove that he is who he says he is, and then they give him the money. 3/4 of it in US dollars and 1/4 of it in Liberian dollars, which is the exchange rate is like 130 something to 1 US dollar. But anyway, that's how the rules are, and that's what they have to do. Well, he went to pick up the money, and the Western Union agent refused to give him the money, said he just rejected the number, blah, blah, blah. Well, he got back in touch with me, and we double checked the numbers and so on and so forth, and I called Western Union to see what was going on, and they, after speaking to 3 different people in who knows what countries, didn't sound like many Americans, anyway, they said that he would have to go to a certain bank office, BNB, which is the Bhutan National Bank. I don't know where the country of Bhutan is. I meant to look it up, but I didn't look it up. But they're based in Canada, this BNB bank, Bhutan National Bank, that handles all money transactions for Western Union. Anyway, bottom line is, he's going there this morning. He's probably there now. Their time is 4 hours ahead of ours. So, anyway, unfortunately, I'm not expecting great results. It would be nice if they would own up to them. The point is, their agent distributed that money without proper ID from the recipient. Apparently, my friend's email was hacked, so we have to come up with a different way to transfer that tracking number and so on and so forth. Anyway, be aware. It probably doesn't apply to you. I don't think a lot of people wire money internationally by Western Union, but be aware that it isn't always safe. I'm hesitant to use Western Union now simply because they didn't require positive ID for the recipient of those funds. So those funds have been lost. And I can't afford to send that much money again right now, unfortunately, and my pastor friend has little recourse, practically no recourse. He's got to deal with Bhutan National Bank this morning and take their decision as final and move on. And so the kids at the school won't get the benefit of those dollars from the U.S., and they'll have to find some other way to provide resources for their school. Anyway, kind of a sad note, but you know, it's all part of the plan. We don't always understand it.